Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I've been wanting to make this video for quite a while and I finally got a chance to do one. So today I'm going to teach you how to restore your headlights. So if you got some yellow, hazed and oxidated headlights like this ones, then you know you're in luck. I'm going to teach you how to bring them back to almost brand new looking conditions. So by now you've probably seen a whole bunch of product out there and a whole bunch of different techniques, but today I'm just going to teach you my technique. I've been doing this for over 3 years and I've done a whole bunch of different vehicles, and so far I like the outcome. So let me show you the things that I use. I start off with I only use 3 different sandpapers. I start off with the 400 grit, I move to the 1000, and then the last one that I use is the 1500. And of course I use plastic X from Maguire. I need a bottle of water, and of course I can't leave behind the buffer. So the first thing I do is I start off with the 400 grit sandpaper. This sandpaper is wet and dry, so you can use it either way. I prefer using it dry, just the 400, because it gives you a better visibility if you're actually removing the oxidation out of the headlight. And if you miss a spot, it's easier to come back and just give it another pass with the sandpaper. Now this is another vehicle that I did, and the reason why I'm adding this footage is because on the Mustang I did not use blue tape, but like I said before, I've been doing this for over 3 years and I've done it a whole bunch of times, so I'm used of handling the sandpaper. So if you're doing this for the first time, use blue tape, because if you don't, you're gonna end up with a whole bunch of scratches on the bumper or anywhere that's surrounding the headlight. So use blue tape, and trust me, you're gonna save yourself a whole bunch of headaches. Now the 400 is the most crucial step for me. If you miss some spots with the 400, then you're gonna have problems at the end. So start off with the 400, come back, inspect the headlight, make sure you got each and every single spot that it's visible to the headlight, because if you don't, then at the end you're gonna have to come back and redo everything again. And that's one of the reasons why I use one of the roughest sandpaper, which is the 400. If I start off with the 800, it's not rough enough, and it just takes longer for the oxidation to come off. So as you can see right there on the corner, those are the hardest spots to get. So once again, that's one of the reasons why I like doing it dry, because if it was wet, the water just kind of makes everything see-through. So by doing it dry, you get a better visibility. So like I said before, there's a whole bunch of methods that you could probably use. I've seen some people use toothpaste, and I don't know, man. I mean, it's up to you. Some other people, they just buff them. That works as well. There's a whole bunch of things that work, but one thing that people don't seem to understand is that you have to remove the oxidation out of the headlight, and the only way by you doing that is by sanding the headlight. You can buff them, but you're just bringing shine to the oxidation. You're not removing the oxidation. So that's what a lot of people don't understand. Now there's another liquid out there that is pretty famous, that all you do is just spray it on the headlights and boom, makes it shine. Now once again, that does work, but it only works for a couple weeks. After a month, your headlights are gonna be looking the same or worse. Alright, so this is how your headlights gonna look once you're done with the 400 grit sandpaper. So this is the perfect time for you to inspect the headlight, make sure there's no spots, and they are gonna be visible, so you will know when to do it. So once you're done with the 400, then you move to the 1000 grit sandpaper. Now the 400 grit sandpaper, what it does, it removes all the oxidation, like I said before. So the 1000 and the 1500 grit sandpaper does is remove all the scratches you made from the 400 grit sandpaper. Now when you do the 1000 grit sandpaper and the 1500, you're gonna do the same thing that you did with the 400. You're gonna move in each and every angle possible that you can, because now you are going to remove those scratches you made from the 400 grit sandpaper. So once again, if you only do it from one side, you're gonna leave a whole bunch of scratches, and once again you're gonna have to come back and redo it again, and trust me, that's something you don't want. Now another thing that you gotta keep in mind is that by doing this method, you are removing the oxidation, but the haze will come back, and usually it takes anywhere from 8 months to a year. I did it on my BMW, and after that all I've been doing is just buffing them because the oxidation is gone. So If you choose this method, the only thing you gotta do is buff them like once a year, and your headlights, once again, they're gonna be looking like brand new every time you buff them. Now, these are how your headlights are gonna look once you're done with the 1000 grit sandpaper. There's another one that I skipped, which is the 800, but it's just too many, and once again, you're doing it by hand. So by the time you're done with these headlights, man, your hands are gonna be sore, especially if you're doing it for the first time. So inspect the headlights, make sure there's no big scratches left behind, because if they are, they will pop out once you're done. So once you buff them, you're gonna see those scratches. So it's better if you get at them now that you're still in the process than at the end once you're done, because trust me, you will be pissed off. So once again, move to the 1500 grit sandpaper. This is one of the finest, but not the finest. You can use 2000, that's like the finest sandpaper, but me personally, I just use the 1500. So the 1000 and the 1500 are the ones that I use with water. Those are, you know, wet sandpapers. So once again, the 1500 is gonna be the last one that you're gonna use. So this is the, I guess, another one of the most important sandpapers that you're gonna use, because with this one you have to get rid of all the scratches that are on the lens. So once again, with all the sandpapers, you have to start from left to right. After that, top to bottom, and then you gotta move from left to right on the 45-degree angle and right to left. And the very last one, it has to be from left to right, because you don't want all these crazy scratches going across each other. So that's why it's very important for you to do the last one from left to right. That way you only see lines going across the lens, because there are gonna be these little small scratches, but they're gonna fade away with the buffer. Now, this is the difference when there's corrosion on your headlight and when you have removed the corrosion on your headlight. Once you're done, just go ahead and clean the rest of the vehicle and let them dry for a couple minutes so you can start the buffing process. Now, this is my BMW. This is the one that I was telling you that I did a little over 3 years ago, and just look at them. They look almost brand new. The last time I buffed them must have been about 3 or 4 months ago, and you know, they're still running. Now, keep in mind, I live in California and the weather gets hot here, so I mean, you know, for the amount of time, I guess, you know, it does a pretty good job. So once you get to these steps, you are almost done. All you gotta do is buff the headlights and you're done. What I usually do, I buff them 3 different times, and you know, I call it a day. But if you still got little scratches left from the sandpaper, and the buffer doesn't take them away, then get the 1500 sandpaper and just give it another pass, and the scratches will go away. Alright, so this is it. I'm pretty much done, and you can see the results by yourself. So you can choose whatever method you preferred, and you might determine which one works better for you. Like I said, I've been doing this for 3 years, and this one seems to work the best. Alright guys, so I'm all done here. I'm just gonna show you real quick the results on the Jetta that I did. The results on this vehicle come out to be a little more dramatic than the Mustang, but once again, still the same concept. So it's up to you if you want to use toothpaste, or if you want to polish them, or if you want to use that liquid that it's only gonna last you for a couple weeks. So I guarantee you one thing though, the corrosion will not go away, so the corrosion will come back and hunt your ass. So anyways, thanks a lot for watching. Please rate the video, go to my channel to check out more videos, and thanks a lot for watching, man.